Boxing After Dark. Post-fight, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter reaction. ESPN has now named Terence Crawford as the #1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world over Saul Canelo Alvarez after his 11th round knockout victory over Showtime's Sean Porter. Never got to give my post-fight reaction to the fight, what I thought took place, and the fight played out similar to what I thought and how I thought it was going to play out. Sweet P, DF Dub Motivation, my brother. The fight played out similar to what I thought, how I thought it was going to play out. Rock Sports, what's going on? Mike Morris, Phil J508, Mr. Drick Joe, Mr. G19, what's going on? So yeah, the fight played out like I thought it was, close to it. As close to what I thought it was going to be. Pedro M. Serrano, Chilltown Majors, Smaggy, Steven Styles, Zakia Willis, Jags to Riches, Nicholas Simmons, my brother, Clarence McLean, what's going on? Henry King, Classy Mag, Doris Graham, Chilltown Majors, Mike Morris, Guy Ree, Zeus, Rock Sports, yeah, the grind don't stop. Kente Lou, Taylor Lewis, Boxing Fan 713, Box Fan 713, let me rent you up. Yeah, it won't let me. Clarence McLean, Jam Jam, Misfit, Peace of Blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Terrell Curtis, what's going on? Craig Mack, Fifth War Mogul, Henry King, Joey Juan Diaz 619, Curtis Price, Ernest Nicholas, Big Show, Ready Red Kennels, Dwayne Kane Sr., Brooks 83, Don Wells, Mike Morris. How you get fired on your day off? Devin Beatty, C Valor, Product 909, B Rail 87, David Curtis Mason, Tony J, Dre Santana, Sakari San Francisco. So the fight played out. Joey Juan, what's going on? The fight played out. Pac Roy, what's going on? Jordan Massey, what's going on? The fight played out similar to what I thought, how I predicted it. Machiavelli Mafia, George Green, what's going on? I can't always predict it right down to the actual nitty gritty. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We got 200 people and 50 likes. E2G Performance. Xavier Moses, what's going on? We got 200 people and 50 likes. Why? Justin R. David Ramirez. Angelo Bradford, what's going on? Smash the like button. Chaz 313, what's going on? So anyway, the fight, like I said, it played out how I thought. Kevin Lau Sr., what's going on? You know, Bobby Pierre, what's going on? So with that said, John Cena, what's going on? Usyk is a heavyweight. Curtis Mason, what's going on? Pound for pound list was created to exclude the heavyweights. Okay? On Thune Smith, what's going on? So stop putting heavyweights in there. Stop listening to Dapper 321, what's going on? You're just altering history. No, heavyweights don't belong in there. Bud vs. Spence, I believe, is going to happen. Errol Spence said that. He told me yesterday when I asked him about the WBC, looking to make it happen. Demetrius Hall, Gabriel Rojas, what's going on? Errol Spence told me that sounds like a plan, sounds like a great plan to him. Let's make it happen. So I know people were saying Errol Spence was leaving because, you know, he saw Terence Crawford's performance and he won. People will make up their own narrative. Period. There's no other way to slice it. People just run and make up their own narrative just cause. Just cause. Devin Blocker, my brother, where you been at? Jack Don, what's going on? Oscar, what's going on? So people just run and make up their own narrative. Get the likes to 200. Smash the like button. Get it up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Mr. Know-It-All, what's going on? Appreciate you, One Thune June Smith. Much love to you. Yeah, I think you're gonna get Spence Crawford. Stephen Barrios, what's going on? I think that Errol Spence is more than willing. I just get the sense that Anthony Williams was going on, that they knew that that they have some sort of understanding that is going to happen. That's me. What's going on? Blackwater Boxing. What's going on? Darius Graham, brother in Super Chat. How did the fight do on pay-per-view buys? It just ended yesterday. You ain't gonna know that for at least a week. At least a week. Is before you Kenyatta Ali. What's going on? Jay Perez. What's going on? It's gonna be at least a week. What do you think Porter could have done to win? He's limited in areas, right? Dre Finest, what's going on? He doesn't have power. He has all the footwork. She showed you yesterday better footwork than Terence Crawford. He's probably the best athlete, the best footwork in boxing, right? Hassan Hersey, what's going on? Brandon Woods, what's going on? He don't have power, and he's not the biggest guy. Brent Lawson, what's going on? Yusuf Jafar, what's going on? So at the end of the day, he can't offset their skill set because he just don't have the skill set that Terence Crawford have. He don't have the versatility that Terence Crawford has. He don't have the skill set that Errol Spence has. Jerron Boots Ennis. He don't possess that. Devin Willis, brother in the Super Chat. Blue, you putting pressure on them with the interviews. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you, great brother. Cody Maxwell, what's going on? Appreciate you. Steve J, what's going on? So he's just limited in those areas. So he does what he can do. He can't generate power because he can't generate power because I was explaining this to the brothers yesterday. Vernon Arrington, what's going on? Sean Porter is limited in size. He's limited in arm reach. He just don't possess those things. Blackwater Boxing, brother in Super Chat. I think Kenny Porter stopped it too early. I thought he did. I mean, that was just my perception in the arena, right? Cole Dane, what's going on? Dan's, what's going on? I thought that Antown 27 was going on. Sean Porter, he just can't. He don't have the arm reach. He's limited. So on top of that, he don't have natural power like they have, and on top of that, he can't sit down on his punches because he always has to move. He has to work so hard to get on the inside, and he always has to stay active. He's never sitting down on his punches, so he can't generate a lot of power. All his punches are him on the move, right? Bernard Weed, what's going on? So Luis Ramirez, what's going on? So he just can't. He just don't have the physical gifts to do anything different than what he does. Julius Thomas, what's going on? So I saw a lot of people. Let me address this too. A lot of people in the comment section. Oh, why did this guy Blue just say Sean Porter was brutally knocked out? See, this is the problem with people. They don't have a versatile mindset. They're one-track minded. Okay? So here's the thing. Jose Crespo Jr., what's going on? Here's the thing. When I said that he was brutally knocked out, right? And people say, he wasn't, he finished the fight on his feet. His father threw in the towel. Hamero Lara, what's going on? D-Shot 81, what's going on? Because people they don't have the mindset to think above what you're saying. If I don't literally spoon feed some of these people what I'm trying to get across, then it goes completely over their head. So when I said that he was brutally knocked out, I wasn't talking about physically in the ring. I was talking about emotionally for his career. This was a tough pill for Sean Porter to swallow. This was Sean Porter, FSU was going on. This was Sean Porter. He felt his back was against the wall. His legacy was on the line. He had a point to prove. And this is not what he thought. So when people hear, oh, what? Well, he didn't brutally. You see how one track people can't see past their own hands. It's amazing. He wasn't brutally knocked out. No, I didn't say that. That's not what I was talking about physically in the ring. I was talking about emotionally. The blow it took to his career. He lost another big fight. He's going to forever be recognized and remembered for not getting over the hump. Drew Blue, brother in the super chat, dropping that hat for duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Sean said himself he was hurt the most he's ever been. He got caught more than ever in that he wasn't composed. He was only going to take more good stoppage. Stephen Barrios, brother in super chat, does Spence beat Crawford? He has the tools to him. They only could beat each other. Suave look, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Appreciate Suave look, brother in the super chat. Much love. So again, people, it's Sunday night. I literally just got off the airplane. Jerome Purtle, Guy Kingman, what's going on? Texas Cali Bros, what's going on? Corey the movie junkie, what's going on? I literally just got off the airplane. Didn't even take my suitcase out of the car so I could build with y'all. And I got to keep asking y'all to smash the like button. I don't feel like doing that. There's no way it's 340 people and we have 160 likes. I literally didn't even unpack my suitcase or nothing. Slept 4 hours and I got to keep saying smash the like button. Why? Rottweiler, what's going on? Fernando Douglas, what's going on? It's 340 people in here. We should have 340 likes. Dr. Pablo said, what's going on? Yeah, he did. D-Shot 81. See, here's the thing with that, right? If I didn't strike a nerve, then you wouldn't react like that, right? Period. So we had a conversation off the air because just as a man, I'm going to approach you as a man. So that's what I did. Everything don't have to be on air. That's me, what's going on. So I see what people are looking for, clicks and likes and title in their videos and things of that nature. That's because they can't do what I do. And they don't have the gall to ask the questions that the fans want to be asked. They don't have the gall to stand on their square and say what they feel is the truth. Trey Boy 89, what's going on? Jeffrey H. Lopez, what's going on? See, they gotta maneuver around. See, that don't even bother me. That just lets me know what I'm doing good. That's all. It's confirmation of my work and my grind. Who does that? Right? So your platform is supposed to be huge, right? You have a big platform. You have to title your videos and talk about me. Suave, look, brother in super chat, great fight for Terence Crawford, but Canelo is still pound for pound based on the elite fighters he has faced at a different weight class. Agreed. Great performance. Flint, Michigan, what's going on? You understand? Kevin Gray, what's going on? David Corona, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? You see, I that response, Cuatro Loso, what's going on? It's not surprising. Because it strikes a nerve. But here, I will say this. Anybody come here, my channel, what's going on? Anybody come here knows that I get called all types of names for defending Floyd Mayweather. So to say I trash Floyd Mayweather is really ridiculous in itself. Dimitri Cohen, what's going on? Ramon Hardcook, what's going on? That was just ridiculous in itself. Terry Robinson, what's going on? Because if you truly listen to what I'm saying, then it would make sense to you. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Machiavelli Mafia, what's going on? So how can anybody say I trash Floyd Mayweather? Come on, that don't even make sense. And who said Andrew Gonzalez, what's going on? Busy, what's going on? Dirk Chapman, what's going on? And to say I trash Tank Davis. When have you anybody heard me trash Tank Davis? Come on, people. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? But more importantly, like I spoke to him off the camera and we had a conversation. William MC Meyer, what's going on? And he explained his stance and I explained my stance. But what gets me is for somebody that's not even there, right? For some Bill Lamb, what's going on? For somebody that's not even there, that's supposed to be quote unquote the on doing things the right way. Jay Miller, what's going on? Right? Don't question nobody. Why would you take time out to make a title and title your video that he G checks me? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm a grown man with kids, brother. Ain't nobody G check me. What are you talking about? So you sitting behind the computer talking about, oh, this person G checked you. Sitting behind the computer. No, I don't sit behind computers. I'm in person and I'm behind my phone. You see me all the time. See that person that titled that video in that manner? ESO 35. B Paul, what's going on? The Peace Be Free, what's going on? The person that titled that video, do you ever see him on camera? No, he sends people out. Ask yourself that question. He's always sending people out. Why don't you get in the camera, do what I'm doing? No, he ain't gonna do that. Rax Music, what's going on? That's what you call the definition of a troll. Funny part is, I'm cool with all his workers, but I'm my boss. I ain't a worker, I'm a boss. So I'm a boss that's in the field and right here sitting in front of you. I ain't duck and dodge and move and maneuver around nobody. Ex Bernie, Terence Crawford brother. He didn't see me first. When I saw Bernie, ex Bernie, on his show, when he on his show at any time, I saw Bernie and I went to Bernie. Bernie didn't come to me. He didn't see me and approach me. No, I went to Bernie. And we had a conversation for about 30 minutes going back and forth. Solo production, brother in Super Chat. I said the same thing, Blue. Must be doing something right for him to act like that. That was WAG video title too. We got you over here, brother. Appreciate you, great brother. Salute. Anthony Lumon, what's going on? Now, ask this, right? Ask anybody that was there after he said that. I put my phone down because I'm a man before anything. So I put my phone down and I stood there and I waited for him to finish respectfully all the other interviews, and then I pulled him to the side. Because I'm a grown man and this is what I do in real life. See how that works? Showtime the guy. What's going on, great brother? Donnie Garcia, what's going on? Suave look, brother in Super Chat. Crawford has potential to be pound for pound, but his Golovkin is Errol Spence, who is a fighter with unheard stamina. So now look at this, right? So I was going to say this when discussing who's the best. My brother Bish, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. Again, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, be megastar, Little Princess's channel. Bish, drop the link. Boy, Astage PH, what's going on? Sports Guy 17, brother in Super Chat. Facts Blue, what's good, fam? Same old, same old. Jay Scott, what's going on? J Real 504 Music, what's going on? Same old, same old. We got 450 people and we got 250 likes. So that means we got 200 people here moonlighting. Real music, real artists. What's going on? Much love to you too, great brother. Appreciate you. Marshawn Jones, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button. So let's get into this. So my thing is with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, I know people are saying who's pound for pound number one. Boxing goes going on. So we're going to break it down to the nitty gritty, right? Frankie C31, my brother in Super Chat. I was waiting for the you want to ride this train. Don't nobody time him out because I got time today. Hashtag we appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Mamadou Mustafa Bey, what's going on? Boxing goes going on. Yeah, no, I just, pulled him to the side. So we talk like two grown men. And he said his piece is about the business of boxing, and I spoke my piece about speaking for the fans. That's a fact. Ask anybody who was there. I pulled him aside before he finished the interviews, and then there was other people waiting to interview him, and I pulled him aside before they got to interview him, and I said, "Look, I need to build with you." And we sat there, we chopped it up. He said his piece about what he thinks about the business. He even brought in Tank's lawyer, and I talked to Tank's lawyer, and then I said my piece about speaking for the fans, and so I'm not going to explain exactly everything we talked about, but we sat there, and at the end, he said, "Listen, I apologize, no disrespect on my part," and I said, "I appreciate you, and if you misunderstood or didn't understand where I was coming from with it, that's my piece." And we shook hands and went away, and we shook hands. He went his way, and I went my way. That's a fact. As anybody was there. So why title your video, "Oh, maybe the promotion CEO G checks"? What are you talking about? See, that's not grown man stuff. That's not real man stuff. Boston Fans Talk TV, what's going on? That's not real man stuff. Because you don't even see that person behind the computer. You see me. See, the reason why Leonard was able to respond to me that way is because he see me. You see that? He was able to respond to me because he see me. And guess what? When I saw him standing there, I went to him. Again, he didn't come up to me. He didn't spot me out. I went to him again. So I didn't maneuver around, duck, dodge, and I'm here. So what I always said, if I'm wrong, I don't mind standing corrected. I have no problem standing corrected. Blackwater Boxing, brother in Super Chat. Salute media engaging recency bias. Hashtag Spence #1. I'm going to tell you the reason why Errol Spence is not #1. He got #1 talent. I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't say Errol Spence is #1 pound for pound. Is because they have maneuvered through multiple different weight classes and became world champions. He's only been a champion in one weight class. That's why. Andrew Thomas, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute to my brother Andrew Thomas in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Much love to you. Dre Finest, my brother in the Super Chat, he says that's what real men do. Keep up the good work, Blue. Hashtag LDBC. Yes, sir. Appreciate Dre Finest. Brian Taylor, brother in the Super Chat. Blue. He said, Blue, who you got winning? Errol or Bud now? Still 50-50. Boston Social Network, what's going on? I still, right now, say Errol Spence wins. Initially, I've always said this, and I still stand on this. I think that Terence Crawford has all the tools in the toolbox to offset what Errol Spence does great and be victorious against Errol Spence. He has all the versatility. He has all the skill set. He has the size, the length, the speed, the athletic ability, the power. He has everything it takes to beat Errol Spence. On the flip side of that, Cesar Flores, what's going on? Errol Spence has all of those tools to beat Terence Crawford. He's younger and he's slightly bigger. And obviously, we have to see Tani Marie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Obviously, we have to see Errol Spence, the injuries. Tani Marie said that was a quick turnaround, Blue. Oh, from I came right up. Tani Marie, I didn't even unpack. My suitcase is right there. My bag. My suitcase is still in my wife's car. She picked me up from the airport. My bags is right here. I ate for the first time right now. I slept for 4 hours, and I'm talking to y'all. Paul Porter, what's going on? Andrew Gonzalez, what's going on? That's a fact. Because this grind don't stop. And guess what? Joey Ortiz, what's going on? Raphael, what's going on? He said Bud is stronger than Spence. No. Boston Fan Talk TV, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, what up, Blue? Great fight. I got my Christmas present early from the fight. Can I trouble you for support on my channel? Hey, bro, just type it in for subs. Go subscribe to my brother, Boston Fans Talk TV. Great brother. All you got to do is just drop it in and drop the link in the chat. Coach Show Drive Raceball, what's going on? Eric Pryor, what's going on? It ain't trouble. We here to help each other. Styles Bombay, what's going on? Ain't trouble at all, great brother. No such thing. Bruce Terps, what's going on? Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? Suave look, brother in super chat. Errol Spence established the jab early, stays disciplined, but the stamina Spence has is something else. Facts. And so let me explain my stance, right? Because I know the brother said Terence Crawford is stronger than Errol Spence. No. I done told you. Oh, hey, she gonna knock me out. She said, I done told you, boo. LOL. Sister. Sorry, Queen. I'll remember it. I from here on out, Queen, I won't forget it. Matrix Theory, he said, Len Elby did you wrong. Nah, we corrected it. So listen, this is how I look at it, right? Des Bryant, what's going on? Philip Garner, spot on picks, what's going on? Matrix Theory. We talked like two men afterwards, off camera. He said his piece, I said my piece. We understand, you know, he explained to me his stance, why they do what they do. I explained to him, I ain't never trashed, to say that on camera, I ain't never trashed Terence Floyd Mayweather or Gervonta Tank Davis ever. And on top of that, uh, um, actually, I get all types of uh, feedback and kickback because I defend Floyd Mayweather, and people call me all types of names for defending Floyd Mayweather. So anybody say I trash Floyd Mayweather, that's utterly ridiculous. Bruce Williams, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Blackwater Boxing, brother in the super chat. Errol Spence braced Crawford down by the 11th round. Can't wait to see it. Nate the Great, my brother in super chat. LB bugging. You supported Floyd and Tank a lot. These promoters and boxers sensitive. Great job. Appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, he spoke his piece. I spoke my piece, and like I told him, go watch my streams where I'm defending Floyd Mayweather on a daily basis. Anytime I mention Canelo Alvarez, I gotta defend Floyd Mayweather. Who defends Floyd Mayweather more than me? Come on, Ronald Borrego, what's going on? And with Tank Davis, he said that, or I said that Tank was avoiding ducking. I never said Tank was avoiding and ducking anybody. Actually, I say the polar opposite. Contender Regine Boston, what's going on? I say the polar opposite. I say that Tank will fight anybody. It's the business of boxing that's preventing Tank, not Tank. If you offer Tank to fight any of these fighters, he's going to take it. Didn't I say that? And on top of that, to say that, so he was like, "Oh, I said the fight was going to be easy." That's a testament to Tank and his talent. That's not it. How could I not Tank if I'm saying Isaac Cruz or Rolly is going to be an easy fight for him? That's uplifting Tank. That's a testament to him and his talent. That's not knocking him at all. So it is what it is, man. But I'm past that. So, now Pope Porter, what's going on? Blue, you said Tank ain't fight anybody like 2 days ago. That's what I've been saying. That St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Donald Destruction, what's going on? Black Swell, what's going on? And I also what I say, the only Bish. I say the only person that could beat Tank is Tank. I think 3 people could beat Tank: Shakur, Devin, and Tank ultimately. And it's still 50-50 fights with them. It's not a foregone conclusion. So, I mean, it is what it is. Quincy Carter, my brother in Super Chat, thoughts on Bud's performance? Great performance. I told you, right, Quincy Carter, Blackwater Boxing, brother in Super Chat, Crawford will get broken down. Spence will drag him to the deep end, drown him out there to body shots. Oh, we got to see it. Box fan 713, my brother. He said Canelo's still number 1 pound for pound in my opinion. So Quincy Carter, my thing is, man, what was Quincy Carter saying? Oh, Terence Crawford performance, right? You missed me like the others. What's going on? Like I said, right? I told you guys when everybody asked me, why do you pick Terence Crawford to beat Sean Porter? I said he has more tools in the toolbox and he can make more adjustments that could offset Sean Porter. Sean Porter is going to be one-dimensional fighting Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford can adjust. You remember I kept telling y'all when they were saying, well, their plan was to make him uncomfortable, pressure him, right? Igis Kavalaskis. And I told you guys, it's hard to put Terence Crawford in a position to make him uncomfortable because he's ambidextrous. He has power in both hands. He switched from southpaw to orthodox. He can fight any manner. Now I noticed this. Frankie C31, my brother in Super Chat, Blue, let me know we want Tank versus Devin 2022. Blue, let him know we want Tank versus Devin 2022. Yeah, I said that. Greg T, what's going on? Redzilla, what's going on? Rodzilla, what's going on? Sorry, Rob. John Pitts, what's going on? But I will say this. We got 500 people. We should have 500 likes. We got 500 people. We should have 500 likes. 500 people here. We should have 500 likes. I'm going to say it again. Sandman Draco, what's going on? We have 500 coffee a month. Tank, what's going on? 500 people. We should have 500 likes. There's no way we should have 300, 200, and all of that. No, get the likes to 500. Smash the like button. Peace be free. What's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 500. Poppy, so amazing. My brother in Super Chat. Pitbull Cruz, absolutely not a challenge for Tank. Victor Griffin, what's going on? And I say that's a testament to Gervonta Tank Davis's talent. Treslin Patterson, what's going on? It's a testament to his talent. So now, smash that like button. Get the likes to 500. Boxfan 713, brother in Super Chat. Get the likes up. Yes, sir. Get the likes up to 500. Smash it. So I will say this. I noticed this. As Terence Crawford aged, his ability to switch from orthodox to southpaw is dwindling. It's dwindling badly. Scott Walker, what's going on? He's not as effective in the orthodox stance anymore. And he's doing it now. Before he used to do it to confuse his opponents. And as he said, he would do it. Remember, I asked him, do you do it for, is it just a feeling, so on and so forth? And he said, yeah, he's just fluid at it. But now what I said about what Terence Crawford does, Rottweiler said Teofimo would not tank out. No. So now, Power to the People, what's going on? For People's Gaming, what's going on? He says, okay. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. He say, okay. For Peeves Gaming, why did you say that? Jay Scott, what's going on? Abraham, what's going on? Tez Perez, what's going on? Why would you say that? Go ahead. Now watch this. Let's see if you have any substance to back up what you just said. Ty in the Sky, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Rick's Giggle, what's going on? G Wood, what's going on? Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. He said he knocking Tank out. Oh, sorry. You wasn't even talking to me. I stand corrected. Pardon me, great brother. So anyway, King Third Eye, what's going on? Des Banks, what's going on? So anyway, get the likes up to 500 because we have 500 people here. I don't want to keep saying it. Get the likes to 500. Now we have 530 people. Get it up. So, with that said, I noticed that he hasn't, KBM, what's going on? Little Lamb, what's going on? Jordan Massey, what's going on? I noticed that he's not as effective as he used to be after orthodox stands as he is in the southpaw stands. And I noticed now, Laylaw, what's going on? Laylaw, what's going on? I noticed now he's doing a lot more of coming out first and second round in orthodox stands before just to confuse his opponents, right? It's no longer to be effective. Sean MC, what's going on, great brother? Appreciate you, right? It's Ernie Martinez, what's going on? Timothy Davis, what's going on? It's no longer King Goji, what's going on? It's no longer to be effective in that stance. It's no longer to get an edge. He's doing this now simply to try to confuse you, just coming out as a game plan, it seems like, in the orthodox stance in the first round. And then he's going to southpaw, and then he's never going back. Kenny, brother in Super Chat, salute Blue for always keeping it a buck and for always saluting the fans. One of the realest out there. Appreciate you, great brother. Andrew Thomas, my brother, back in the Super Chat, dropping another Duh! On your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, why did Crawford get the easy stoppage and Spence got it split, but you still have Spence winning against Crawford? Sounds like, hey, oh boy. Where do they find these people, man? Also, why did Spence say he would never come to a Crawford fight, then did? Let me ask you a question, Andrew Thomas. Do you want to see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? So who cares if he said he was never going to come to a Terence Crawford fight or not? Who cares? Who cares? Terence Crawford also said he's tired of chasing Errol Spence around, but he wasn't tired of chasing Manny Pacquiao around for 5 years. Who cares? All you should care about is seeing them fight. And furthermore, you said, why did he get an easy stoppage? First of all, his father threw in the towel. That's number one. His father didn't throw in the towel when Errol Spence dropped Sean Porter. And for the record, Andrew Thomas. See, this is what I be telling y'all, man. Y'all need to do research and just stop saying anything. We deal with facts over feelings. So first and foremost, styles make fights. I don't care who got easy or what. That don't matter. And furthermore, just a little while ago, Sean Porter said that he was hurt more by Errol Spence than he was by Terence Crawford. It was emotional attachment that he was disappointed in himself for allowing himself to slip on the defensive end and get hit so much with Terence Crawford. Now, I don't know if that's a testament to Terence Crawford, because only Sean Porter knows, because only Sean Porter's in the ring. He's in the ring with Errol Spence. He's in the ring with Terence Crawford. But he said he was more hurt. He felt more hurt when he was with Errol Spence getting knocked down than he was with Terence Crawford. So what are you talking about? And then you say Errol Spence Terence Crawford got an easy stoppage. He didn't get an easy stoppage because Andre Ward and plenty other people thought he was losing the fight. I was one of the minorities in the building that thought that he was actually winning on a large margin. Andre Ward and many other people thought he was losing the fight. Timothy Bradley thought it was a draw going into the 10th round. He thought it was 5-5. So what are you talking about? What easy fight did you see? And y'all need to educate yourself on the sport of boxing. Stop just saying anything emotionally. And on top of that, since you said, oh, he got an easy stop. Okay, Manny Pacquiao easily knocked out. Then you talking about why I still pick Spence over Terence Crawford? That's hate. Hate? What are you talking about? Smarten up, man. Manny Pacquiao knocked out Ricky Hatton, stopped Miguel Cotto. People said Floyd Mayweather struggled with Miguel Cotto. Did Manny Pacquiao struggle with Miguel Cotto? No. Did Manny Pacquiao struggle? It took Manny Pacquiao, 2-3 rounds to knock out Ricky Hatton? It took Floyd Mayweather 10 rounds. But when they fought each other, he stopped Oscar De La Hoya on the stool. Didn't Manny Pacquiao stop Oscar De La Hoya on the stool? People said Floyd Mayweather. I thought Oscar De La Hoya won the fight. And you can't tell me about age, because people say, well, everybody say Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya when he was already old, right? Ain't that what they say? Okay, so if he was old when Floyd, but then he was old when Pacquiao fought, it don't matter. He was an old man. So styles make fights. So what does that mean? Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao and beat him easily. Manny Pacquiao won 2 rounds at best. Easy. Okay? Then you want to talk about the triangle theory. Vernon Forrest, I give this example all the time. Shane Mosley can't beat Vernon Forrest. He couldn't beat him in the amateurs, can't beat him in the pros. He lost to Vernon Forrest twice. Vernon Forrest fought a guy in Shane Mosley that's skilled, the Hall of Famer, a legend in the sport of boxing. Many people argue he's top 3 best lightweights in the history of the sport of boxing. Shane Mosley. Vernon Forrest beats that man twice. Then he can't beat an unskilled, undisciplined Ricardo Mayorga. He loses to him twice. But then Shane Mosley fights Ricardo Mayorga and stops Ricardo Mayorga twice. So what are you talking about? Man, people just be saying anything, man. Blackwater Boxing, my brother in Super Chat. Styles make fights, Andrew. That don't even make sense. Andrew Thomas back in the super chat. Pack is not Spence. Who said he was? Bro, all right, I'm about to stop responding to you, man. Quincy Carter, my brother in super chat. Glad Kenny threw the towel in. Towel. Bud was getting ready to really hurt him. Yeah, man. It looked like he was getting ready to be. He looked like he was starting to waver. He looked like he was starting to waver for sure. Kenny, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Not too happy with the WBC for Spence versus Bud. They should have did the same with Loma versus Tio and Dev versus Valdez versus Shakur and Canelo versus a bunch of people. Feel like they only forcing brothers to knock each other off. Never looked at it that way. Box fan 713, brothers. Facts over feelings. Yes, sir. I don't get it, man. What are you talking about? It sounds like you don't like Crawford. What? How could that sound like I don't like Crawford? Drew Titan LLC, my brother the Droof in the building. Go subscribe to my brother the Droof in the building. Don't even make sense, man. What are you talking about? Randy Leslie, what's going on? Real talk, what's going on? Yeah, real talk. I mean, it is what it is. How could you say it sounds like I don't like Terence Crawford? How did you come up with that conclusion? Oh, Terence Crawford beat Sean Porter. He got an easy stoppage. No, he didn't get an easy stoppage. Like I said, Timothy Bradley had a draw going into the 10th round. Bud up one round. Andre Ward thought Bud was losing. What are we talking about here? So how could it be an easy fight? He got dropped in the 10th round, and Errol Spence dropped him in the 11th round. What are you talking about? It's called boxing. Not the great, my brother Super Chat. Wild Blue, I want to hear what you're saying about Crawford slippage from the orthodox to southpaw. Okay, yeah. So, like I was saying, Justin Clemens, what's going on? So, like I was saying, right? He's starting to when he's in the orthodox stance, he's not as successful as he used to be in orthodox stance. More importantly, he's not defensively successful. How could I say it? When he's in the defensive stance, I think he's gotten so accustomed to being in the southpaw stance and so comfortable in the southpaw stance that now when he's in the orthodox stance, we saw that's when everybody has the most success against him, right? You see when he fought Kell Brook, the jab Kell Brook was having success was when he was in the orthodox stance, right? When he was in the orthodox stance against Sean Porter, the success Sean Porter was having. It doesn't because I think he's gotten so accustomed and so comfortable in the southpaw stance that I don't think he sharpened his tools in the orthodox stance as much as he used to. I don't think he puts enough emphasis on the orthodox stance enough. And when he's in the orthodox stance, I don't like how much he gets touched from the orthodox stance. He didn't used to. When he was in the orthodox stance, he got touched less than he did when he was in the southpaw stance. Man, that dude is slick. And I know he said that he does this because, when he was at the lower weight classes, they were quicker. Now he's in a bigger weight classes. They're slower, so he could be more flat-footed in front of them. Andrew Thomas, brother, back in the super chat. Blue, I'm a fan, but what was the official cards at the stoppage? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the official cards was. King Bills, what's going on? Chris M, what's going on? Doesn't matter what the official cards was. The official cards told us that Oscar Valdez and Robson Casacia wasn't even a competitive fight in favor of Oscar Valdez when we all clearly saw Oscar Valdez pretty much lose the fight. If not, it'd be in a very, very close fight. But those judges saw the fight pretty handily for Oscar Valdez. We saw a judge, Malik Rain, what's going on? Teach, what's going on? And the cards were close on the judges' scorecards, but it doesn't matter. Euphoria Day, what's going on? Because we saw a judge actually say We saw a judge actually say Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez was a draw. Did anybody witness Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez being a draw? Calhoun Carey was going on. Thomas Davis was going on. A real Dr. Hanky McCoy was going on. Did anybody think Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather was a draw? T. Scott was going on. Obliques was going on. He said 85-86 Crawford was up. And I had Crawford. See, that's what I'm saying. So I had Crawford up much bigger than the judges did. You said no, it doesn't matter. Why would the judges' scorecards matter? What are we talking about here? When did I say the judges' scorecards? And when did I ever say it did matter? What are you talking about? Get out your feelings, get out Candyland, come into reality, and have a real conversation. When did I say that the judges' scorecards ever mattered? As a matter of fact, I said they need to do something about the judges' scorecards because it's not good. So there go the judges' scorecards. It was 86-85, 86-85. That means they had Terence Crawford up 1 round, and one judge had Terence Crawford up 3 rounds. So if you want to go by the judges' scorecards, there you have it. So there you have it, Andrew Thomas. So you said it was a clean fight. You said it was an easy fight. The judges said that he was only up by 1 round. So now you tell me, was it an easy fight or not? Based off the judges, Andrew Thomas in the super chat. Now it doesn't matter. Still love Blue. What was your card? I had Terence Crawford up. I thought he started to take over. I had him up big. I had Terence Crawford. I had him up going into the 10th round. 7 rounds to 3. I thought he was landing the cleaner punches. John's Reptile Page, what's going on? I thought he was landing the cleaner punches, more effective, and I thought he was countering Sean Porter handily. So I had him winning big. But there you have it. X-Krypton was going on. He said I had Porter up. So the judges didn't. People around me thought that they were like, what? You had you got Terence Crawford up big like that? I'm like, yeah, I thought he won. You know, I gave Sean Porter the round 1. I gave Sean Porter round 3. And then I gave Sean Porter round, I don't remember. I think it was 5. But then I had Terence Crawford just taking off. Eric O said I had Sean 7-2. 7-2 for Sean? Keith Hunter was going, come on, great brother. Eric O, you ain't even had Bud wasn't even in the fight, man. Maybe it's different in person. Bluff City Sports, what's going on? David Marlin, what's going on? Sean Porter, Julian Jackson, Prime. Julian Jackson, man. Teach, what's going on? Everybody, ETV, what's going on? Just Alpha, what's going on? I had Porter up. See, so that's my point right there. So how could it be an easy fight when you have so many people torn? You said that he easily beat and stopped Sean Porter when the judges didn't even see that, and most of these people in this chat, they didn't see that. John, what's going on? ESO 35, what's going on? So you got everybody in this chat. They're torn. Some people saying Sean, some people saying Terence. The judges had it a round apart, which means it still was up in the air who was going to win until the 10th round, those knockdowns. So how did you see him easily beating Sean Porter and Errol Spence struggling? Where did you see that at? And now you brought the judges in. Okay, so the judges didn't even see that. So now the people didn't see it. The judges didn't see it. So how did you see that like that? Are you dealing with facts or with feelings, or are you dealing with emotion? Because you said you brought the judges in. So the judges didn't see what you saw. The people here don't see what you saw. So how did you see that? A Sneed, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Duh! On your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, great job covering the fight this weekend. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you, great brother. Andrew Thomas, brother in the super chat. Bud's corner told him he was down, and Bud said, forget that, and went and finished the fight. Go watch. What does that mean? What are you talking about? So that means it was a tough fight then. What are you talking about? You just said, bro, this is what I'm talking about. You just said you had Terence Crawford easily beat and stop Sean Porter. Errol Spence struggled with Sean Porter. So how do I have Errol Spence beating Terence Crawford after that fight? And then you said it sounds like I don't like Terence Crawford. Now you telling me his own corner said he was losing the fight, but you just said that he was easily winning the fight. What kind of conversation are we having here? Orlando Medina, my brother in Super Chat. I have Canelo Crawford, better be Fury, the best in fighters on earth right now. Tyson Fury should not be in that conversation. Heavyweights don't belong in that conversation. Pound for pound list was created for weight classes below the heavyweight division. Mookie Knight, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute to my brother Mookie Knight in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. I'm confused what kind of conversation we having right now. You started this conversation by saying that he easily beat Sean Porter and stopped him, and Errol struggled with him. So it sounds like I don't like Terence Crawford. You use other words to describe it. I'm paraphrasing. It sounds like I don't like Terence Crawford because how could I still pick Errol Spence after that performance? Then what are you talking about? Then even his own corner said he was struggling with Sean Porter. So then what are you talking about? So they both had a nip and tuck fight with Sean Porter. His father threw in the towel, said he's seen enough, and he knew his son on top of this. On top of this now. Let's take this into consideration. Right? Jay Miles, brother in Super Chat, Spence needs to tune up. He dominated Garcia because there was a huge talent gap, but he didn't look like himself, in my opinion. Put pride to the side. Hey, if he feel like he could do it, then do it. Andrew Thomas, brother in Super Chat, they only said that to turn Bud up. You don't get it. I know you're a Crawford fan. Blue, forget I know you mess with Bud. Brother, I don't know. Bro, I don't know what kind of conversation or what you got going on, brother, but you clearly not paying attention. Sandman Draco, what's going on? Smash the like button. Yeah, get the likes up. King Judah, what's going on? K Brad, what's going on? So now you're telling me that they just told him that to motivate him. Okay. Why would they want to motivate him to knock him out if he easily went in the fight? I don't understand. If I have a fighter in the ring and he's easily winning the fight, why am I going to tell him he's losing to motivate him to knock his opponent out? When you're trying to knock a fighter out, that's when you get knocked out. So that don't even make sense. Heartless Production, my brother, what's going on? That's the number one rule in boxing. You never go for the knockout because you end up getting knocked out. GD, what's going on? Underground Solomon, what's going on? They just don't even, I don't understand. Detroit Flex, what's going on? Ty in the Sky, Peace and Blessings Queen. Spade up 36, what's going on? YG805, my brother. Yeah, man. Get the likes up, people. So anyway, when you look at Kevin Lycine, what's going on? Jude 12, Daniel Smith, what's going on? When you look at the careers of what's the biggest win in Canelo Alvarez's career? The biggest win in Canelo Alvarez's career is Gennady Golovkin, right? Then you say, what's the biggest win in Terence Crawford's career? And then you say Sean Porter, right? Gregory Michelangelo, what's going on? You say Sean Porter, right? Okay. Then you say, is Sean Porter, Steven Styles, what's going on? Is Sean Porter a better fighter than Gennady Golovkin? Now, majority of people are going to say yes, for sure, right? Cozy K, what's going on? Demetrius Johnson, what's going on? But then if you actually look at what's Gennady Golovkin's biggest win in his career? Trey Boy 89, what's going on? Everybody ETV, what's going on? King Brown, what's going on? What's the biggest win in Gennady Golovkin's career? Ask yourself that question. Danny Jacobs? Right? It has to be Danny Jacobs, right? Gregory Michelangelo, my brother in Super Chat, much love to you. Danny Jacobs? Omar Hamilton, what's going on? Shakur versus Pacquiao. I don't know. Too early in their careers. I don't know. Shakur Stevenson's skill set gives Manny Pacquiao trouble. So now you would say Triple G, right? Danny Jacobs. Now, as we start going down this pyramid, is Danny Jacobs' career better than Sean Porter's biggest win in his career is Danny Garcia? Is Danny Jacobs' career better than Danny Garcia's? Andrew Thomas, brother in Super Chat. He said Bud has been up against judges since he was a kid. He know now he can't let the judges decide. So when he hears he's down, he knows it's knockout time. Okay. When Terence Crawford ever got bad judges on the scorecards? Go ahead, brother Andrew Thomas. Since you want to continue to talk about this, when you saw Terence Crawford get a bad scorecard, anybody ever seen Terence Crawford get a bad scorecard? Anybody? Point to the fight that you saw Terence Crawford got a bad scorecard. When? Where, when has this ever happened? He said, look it up. I ain't got to look it up. I watched all his fights. I'm asking you, when did you see Terence Crawford get a bad judge's scorecard? The last time I checked, he won all his fights. So you saying he has a history of getting a history with the judges giving him a bad scorecard? When? When? What fight? Andrew Thomas, brother in the Super Chat, dropping a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, go to the amateurs and look it up. Brother, please stop. Please stop. Bro, Andrew Thomas, stop. Brother, stop. 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 Why would I go to the amateurs? I'm talking about him as a professional. Why am I talking about the amateurs and judges and amateurs? If that's the case, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., they all have issues. Shakur Stevenson got issues with judges' scorecards too. What are you talking about, man? Ranu Sartos, brother in Super Chat, Spence scared blue. No, you're not. What is he talk? What are you talking about? Bro. Heartless Production, my brother, what's going on? April Lynch, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Bro, you give me a headache, great brother. Give me a headache. So Errol Spence is far from avoiding. Why would he? Let me ask you a question. I want y'all to think about this. Eddie Lett, salute to Eddie Lett in the Cash App, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Chuck PC Vills Boston, what's going on, great brother? Hard Body J Timo, my brother, what's going on with you, great brother? Kaim Adams Senior, what's going on? Salute to my brother Hard Body J Timo. Playu, what's going on, great brother? Solo Production, Raphael, what's going on? Salute to my brother Eddie Lett in the Cash App, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Much love. Joseph Fuller, what's going on? Burning B, what's going on? So now let's think about this. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford is on this before the Sean Porter fight. TF, what's going on? He was on a 6-fight knockout streak. He was considered the best pound for pound fighter in the world. And Errol Spence has always acknowledged that. So he was in a nip and tuck fight with Terence with Sean Porter, just like Errol Spence was. He got a 10th round knockdown. Errol Spence got an 11th round knockdown. He got the stoppage because Kenny Porter threw in the towel. Sean Porter wasn't out on his feet. Sean Porter wasn't out on his back. Sean Porter wasn't laid out cold. Sean Porter, when he got knocked down the second time, you can see he was visibly upset with himself and frustrated, and he was pounding on the canvas because he got knocked down again because he was defensively irresponsible. So why would Errol Spence be avoiding him? This is boxing. I'm 1,000% certain that Errol Spence is just fine with fighting Terence Crawford. Believe it. Tree in the judo is going on. I'm 1,000% certain of that. And so with that said, people are just overstating and they're looking for anything because at the end of the day, King Brown, brother in Super Chat, Crawford is the best. Salute to King Brown in Super Chat. Much love to you. At the end of the day, this is what happens, right? Is that we're looking for anything because BBG, what's going on? Because you're emotionally tied to this fight, and it's the biggest fight in boxing, and I understand. But you got to stop reaching. I want to see Terence Crawford and Keith Thurman too. I want to see Terence Crawford fight all of them. I think he'll beat all of them. The only one that has a chance, the only one that has a chance to beat Terence Crawford is Errol Spence. Gerard Hancock, what's going on? Yes, that's why when Sean Porter was visibly upset, he was hitting the canvas and he was hitting the canvas and and he was pounding on the canvas, and that to me that was brutal to me, because even if he got up, okay, even if he got up, Zindoga, what's going on? Even Stone Boston, what's going on? Even if Sean Porter had gotten up, Axel Dawson, what's going on? The fight was already lost right there. The fight was lost right there. Smithify what's going on, because he doesn't have knockout power. It was lost right there. At that moment, that not the first knockdown, I was like, man, it's over. Because on points, it was over. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in Super Chat, how much some good tickets going to run me for Crawford Spence? Whew. If you're trying to get on the floor for Crawford and Spence, man, you talking 5,000 and better on the floor. And you could get good tickets probably for about 400, 450 around there, 450, 500. But on the floor, anywhere on the floor for Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, bro, you're going to be paying 5,000 and better. Easy. 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 I'm not even, April Lynch said, wow. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Easy. A floor seat for Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring, not even on the floor, but to get to just 3 levels before the floor for Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring, Anthony Fitzgerald's going on, was $360. For Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, 3 levels from the floor, right, that level right above the floor, those tickets was $360 and better. Dude in a bad mood, Shakur versus Prime Adrian Broner. Ooh, that's a great fight, man. That's a great fight, man. Um, wow, man. Wow. Adrian Broner, his absolute prime was special, man. I would have to pick Adrian Broner. Yeah, I would have to pick Adrian Broner. Yeah, I think I would have to pick Adrian Broner because uh, Adrian Broner was special, man. Daquan, does anybody beat Spence besides Crawford? No. No. Black G Owners Magazine, what's going on, great brother? Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? Derek Gervin, what's going on? Ooh, I don't know. You Spade up 36, what's going on? I don't know what you're talking about. Stone Boston, what's going on? Prime Broner versus Tank Broner. Broner was special. Credit Guru, what's going on? Adrian Broner was special, man. Big fan of Adrian Broner. And he's bigger than they are. But he has all the tools that they have. Watch the clock. Oh, snap. Solo Productions, brother in the super chat. He said, I remember looking up the Floyd and Pac fight. Floyd sees Price. It was ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a different level, though. Terrell Curtis, what's going on? Okay. Then you need to go back and watch Adrian Broner. Go back and watch Adrian Broner in his absolute prime. Not talking about Adrian Broner today. I'm talking about Adrian Broner that was being compared to Floyd Mayweather. Aurora, what's going on? Okay. Say what you want. LV Live, my brother, what's going on? You think Bud fight Spence? He says it past him. Does he move up? No. They're going to fight. He just saying that. He just saying that. Me too, Tani Marie. Adrian Broner is a very good dude, man. Owen Dixon, what's going on? Salute to the UK. Salute to Britain. You can buy a house or a small mansion. Floyd Pack fight tickets. Yeah. Harriet Tubman, what's going on? Mr. DJ C92, what's going on? Yeah, Adrian Broner. Yeah, his career. It's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. But uh, it's hard to say if Canelo is pound for pound or if number one or Terence Crawford is pound for pound number one. But like I said, when you break down it to the actual lowest, right, and you say Danny Garcia was the biggest win of Sean Porter's career. Danny Jacobs was the biggest win of Canelo Alvarez's career. And when you look at it from that standpoint, you got to ask yourself, is Danny Jacobs' career better than Danny Garcia? Now, Canelo has for sure graced the square circle with much better competition, but he hasn't always won. Gary Russell versus Zuma Nelson. Or Zuma Nelson, I think. So he's been in the ring, but he's been in the ring and he arguably lost those fights. He was in there with Erislandy Lauren and most people thought he lost. He was in there with Floyd Mayweather and he arguably lost all of those fights. He was in, all of those rounds. He was in there with Triple G and people make a case that he lost both fights. Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on? right? People make a case that he lost both the Triple G fights. He lost the Lara fight and he lost the Floyd fight. So if you remove Triple G and Lara, who's the biggest win in Canelo's career? Brandon Woods, Pacquiao versus Porter. Oh, that would be a great fight. Pacquiao. Raphael was gonna. He beat Kell Brook, but he also, that's the first sign of him struggling when we saw Triple G in the ring with Kell Brook. When we saw Triple G in the ring with Kell Brook was the first thing everybody started saying, man, this dude got revealed. He got exposed. He got exposed by Kell Brook. Kell Brook jumped up 2 weight classes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Joe Burns, brother in the super chat, he said Ellaby played himself yesterday. We rock with you. I appreciate you, Joe Burns. Much love to you. Yeah. So you gotta look at it from that standpoint. But this is what I'll say. The pound for pound list is opinionated. Okay. St. Louis Mick, my brother in super chat. Porter versus Bradley. Who you got, Blue? Sean Porter. Tim Bradley don't hit hard enough to keep Sean Porter at bay. It'll look a lot like when Sean Porter fought Andre Berto. Sean Porter. He just don't hit hard enough to keep Tim Bradley got to keep him at bay, keep him honest, and he don't have it. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in super chat, don't want to compare nobody's style to Mayweather, but I got the feeling Bud decided to take over that fight when he got ready. Just my opinion. Well, I think he started to figure him out. As I said, just more tools in the toolbox. He just, he just more versatile. I said this, he gonna make more adjustments than Sean Porter can. That's the difference. He made the adjustments. That overhand check hook, check right hand and left uppercut. Sean Porter had no answer for it. None. And Bud could throw it and land it when he so choose. And he was showing Sean Porter, I'm just as strong as you are. When he was pushing him back, Jason Allen, what's going on? No, Sean, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford, LV got to be in the neutral site. Got to be in the neutral site. Got to be in Vegas. Hey, let me say this too. The crowd came out and stood up for Terence Crawford. James Harris, what's going on? Nobody could tell me Terence Crawford don't have a fan base no more. Hey, they give me goose, man. Nobody could say, hey, Bud don't got no fan base no more. Yeah, for sure he do. Yes, he do. Andrew Thomas, brother in super chat. Great convo. Why your fans time me out, Blue? I'm an absolute fan. I love your opinions. Andrew Thomas, man. Somebody timed you out? But there you go. Don't time out Andrew Thomas, man. Salute to the brother Andrew Thomas. Don't time him out, man. I know he in his feelings with this conversation, as many people get, but it's all good. Ex Crypto, my brother, what Ellaby say? Go back and check it out. Go back and check it out, great brother. He tried to say that ex Crypto, he tried to say that don't give Floyd and Tank no credit, man. Oh, my JT said I did. He was saying something. Salute to my brother, Hardbody JT. That's my brother. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in super chat. Does that fight change your opinion on who will win between Spence and Errol? No. Terence, I told y'all, KQKC Boxing Network. Go subscribe to my brother, the OG. KQKC Boxing Network. KC dropped the link. I told y'all that nothing Terence Crawford was going to do against Sean Porter was going to change my opinion. And the reason that, because I know how great he is already. Warnell Morel, what's going on? I already know how great he is. Nothing surprised me that Terence Crawford does. Nothing. Ex-Crypto, my brother in Super Chat, you most definitely give Floyd the most credit ever. That's what I told him. And you come watch me, man. Pull counter boxing, what's going on? Anybody watch me, you already know, man. Come on. People come here talking about, oh man, all you do is defend Floyd. And then he says, all I do is trash Floyd. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? But listen, people, I got to get some sleep, man. I only went to sleep for 4 hours. Moonbray, Galagos. Peace and bless to you, Queen. I'm going to go ahead and get up off here. I'm tired, people. Wolfris, Milan, what's going on? Jonathan Garcia, what's going on? I ain't got no more in me, people. I'm burnt right now. Adewale M, what's going on? Yeah, Spade up 36. That's all it is. LV, appreciate you, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Real talk. Let me rent you up, real talk. I like you. Victor Griffin, what's going on? Cesar Flores, my brother in the super chat, he said 350. 350. 350. Denzel Horton, what's going on? Salute to my brother. 350. Raphael, what's going on? But yeah, I'm on 4 hours of sleep and ain't eat. So LeBron in 7, what's going on? So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Will Phase 1, what's going on? Appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back in Vegas in 2 weeks. Yeah, Dub Nels. Yeah. This week is Thanksgiving, and next week I'm going right back to Vegas. Gabe Moore, what's going on? Shirley Aseli, what's going on? John Merriwell, what's going on? But I'm tired. Look at my eyes. Appreciate y'all, man. Let me get on out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.